ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦਿਸ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ। ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ ਮੰਡੇ ਟੂ ਫਰਾਈਡੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ 7 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 8 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ, ਮੰਡੇ ਟੂ ਥਰਸਡੇ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ 10 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 11 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ, ਅਤੇ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਨੂੰ 2 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 3 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਅਤੇ ਰਾਤ 8 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 9 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਈ ਜਾਏ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ, ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਇੰਪਾਵਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਐਸੀ ਹੀ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਕੋਲ ਤੋਂ। ਇੱਕ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ US ਥਰਮਲ ਕੋਲ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਦੋਜਹਿਦ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਸਟੀਵਨ ਤੋਂ ਕਿ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਮੂਵਮੈਂਟ ਪਹੁੰਚੀ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਉਂ ਇਹ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਯੂਨਾਈਟਿਡ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਥਰਮਲ ਕੋਲ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਟੀਵਨ ਦਾ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, this movement which was launched about 4-5 months back, where are we right now? What have you achieved so far? And where today we stand and what have been the achievements?
Well, there's been quite a bit of achievement over the last several months. We've had 9 town hall meetings. We've had 13,000 people sign our petition of concern over requesting a full health impact assessment to be done. We've had 6 groups formed all the way from White Rock up to Powell River, and we recently had we now have 9 municipalities that have come online with their council and the mayors of requesting a full health impact assessment. And we are now seeing the school boards, and we've had several school boards come online as well in terms of saying we need to see more health concerns represented before a decision like this for a coal terminal to go forth.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of success, and there's still a lot of uncertainty. We're hoping that the Metro Vancouver will hold air quality hearings quite soon, which would be needed for Port Metro to complete doing the proposal if they decide to go forward.
Right.
So which is still up in the air. So. We're optimistic.
Right. So Stephen, they also, before this was a demand which was raised because all of you are volunteers who are devoting your time and trying to create awareness in the community. So that had an impact that Port Metro Vancouver did some analysis, got something done. But you say, no, that's not fine. You want a full health impact assessment for that. Why so do you feel?
Well, what happened was back in May, the Fraser Health Authority Chief Medical Officer Dr. Paul Van Binder made a request of Port Metro that they conduct a full health impact assessment. So for several months, in all honesty, they didn't do anything. However, because of the fact that there was a lot of public pressure, a lot of the things that we've done and other groups have done, they finally decided in October to conduct an environmental impact assessment. Now, the problem was it wasn't very complete. It omitted, to a great extent, it omitted the impact of the proposal on human health, which is what we felt had to be done for it to be credible. Also, what they did it in 4 weeks, where Dr. Van Binder said that the international standards for such an assessment would be 6 to 12 months. So there were several things that were missing. They did a few things that we thought were good things. However, they didn't completely do the assessment from the US border all the way up to Fraser Docks. They did no assessment at all once the coal leaves Fraser Docks and goes to Texada Island. So there was a lot of things that were omitted that we felt and experts have felt needed to be done that they haven't done yet.
Okay, and that's why you're demanding a full health impact assessment.
That's right, and that's why we've gone to the councils and we're seeing the school boards and asking them to make this request. So far, there are many doctors, the Fraser Health, the Provincial Health Authority, and the Vancouver Coastal Health, all their doctors as well as scientists, professors have come online and spoken about the need to conduct this full health impact assessment as well as having full public hearings. Neither of which have been done yet.
Okay. What has been the kind of response? Are you satisfied with the kind of response which the people have given?
Well, we're very optimistic because it has been a groundswell of opinion. As you say, our organization, Communities in Coal, led by Paula Williams, we are a total grassroots organization. We are all volunteers in this.
Right.
And so we have been there's been a lot of heartwarming response from the communities, and the fact that so many municipalities have now come online.
Right.
We have been very happy. Delta has come online and requested a full interagency review committee compiled of federal, municipal, provincial members, officials, to come and make a determination that this health impact assessment needs to be done fully. So you know, that has been very, very heartwarming for all of us, and we're optimistic that, you know, hopefully that Port Metro Vancouver will show that they've been listening to the public on this.
So as of today, like you have been, you said all these municipalities and the public town hall meetings and other things which have happened, has there been any response from Port Metro Vancouver so far? And as you said, yes, it's very good to be optimistic, but when we talk about being realistic, do you think that they are going to have some kind of impact on the kind of feedback which they're getting from the public and from these municipalities?
Well, of course, we don't know. In the long run, they will ultimately make the decision. However, there are several things that we see as good omens, one being the fact that we believe they were ready to go ahead with this in March, and they haven't done that yet.
Okay.
We also believe that the fact that they have demonstrated that they are listening to the health authority, and that the health authority has some impact on them is a good sign.
Right.
And also the fact that they have to, from our understanding, they have to get permits through the Metro Vancouver, also known as the GVRD.
Right.
And that's why we're calling for there to be full public hearings on air quality issues at the GVRD, or the Metro Vancouver. And so there are some accountability mechanisms in place. Not enough for our satisfaction, but we are optimistic that they will show that they've been listening.
That's wonderful. And towards the end, how can the common people also be a part of this movement which has been started by you?
Well, there's a couple things that people can do. Is one, they can go to the Metro Vancouver site, which is, is iCenter at metrovancouver.ca, and they can let them know that they're requesting that we have these air quality hearings conducted by Metro Vancouver, also known as GVRD.
Right.
The public can contact the Health Minister of BC at minister@gov.bc.ca. That's Minister Terry Lake, and he is, as we understand it, he is the person in charge of the health authorities, which have come online and said that they have concerns. So we're hoping that the ministry will step in and say we need to have this done. In the past, Port Metro has gotten around this a bit by saying they're federal and they don't comply with provincial. However, because of the fact that the health authorities have taken such a strong stand, led by Dr. Van Binder and Dr. Daly of Vancouver, you know, we think there's an opportunity here that will see the provincial health ministry taking some steps to ensure, again, we want due diligence to be done. If they're going to make this decision, at least do it with the health of everybody in mind before they make such a momentous decision. Okay, and if the people want more information, what's the address of your website? Well, our organization, Communities in Coal, is at www.communitiesincoal.com, and we also have, under the same address, pretty much the same, www.communitiesincoal.com/Facebook. We have information they can see, and as well, as I mentioned, all the information and all the letters of concern by all the experts is contained at realporthearings.org, and people can see all the comments there as well. So those are some places people can go to. We also would encourage people to contact the Federal Minister of Transport, Lisa Raitt, because she is, although she's tried to remain out of this so far, we believe she has the power to step in to some extent and require Port Metro Vancouver to be more responsive to the community. And people can still also contact Port Metro Vancouver and let them know their concerns. And there also is a board of Port Metro Vancouver of 11 members. They've also so far remained out of this to a great extent. People should go to Port Metro's website and send in their concerns there as well.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Thanks to you, Paula Williams, and people like Dr. Frank James who have been spreading awareness amongst the public about this major cause. Thank you for your time and best wishes.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Most
Great to
welcome.
be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੋਈ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਟੀਵਨ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਕੋਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੋ ਇਹ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਚਲਾਈ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਇਹ ਕਾਫੀ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। 9 ਮਿਊਨਿਸਪੈਲਿਟੀਜ਼, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਬੋਰਡਸ ਅਤੇ 13,000 ਤੋਂ ਵੱਧ ਪਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਸਾਈਨ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ ਨੇ। ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਗਈਆਂ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਹੋਰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੋਰਟ ਮੈਟਰੋ ਵੈਂਕੂਵਰ ਫੁੱਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਅਸੈਸਮੈਂਟ ਕਰੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਜੋ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਹਾਨੀਕਾਰਕ ਕੋਲ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਪੈਕਟ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਚੱਲ ਸਕੇ ਅਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਉਹ ਡਿਊ ਡਿਲੀਜੈਂਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਵੇ।